Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss how you can exactly apply for Isaac. If you don't know Isaac, it's a non-profit organization where you can find a lot of opportunities to be an intern abroad or volunteer or work abroad. And here is the process. Let's dig into it. First of all, you may ask, what is Isaac? Isaac is an organization run by young people. These young people are actually volunteers. They don't pay them or something. They just support you. They volunteer to be managers or ECB chairs, presidents within the organization. They are not paid actually, but they tend to help people find an opportunity. So you just Google Isaac.com and you open a profile. You log in first by using your email. All your information that you have in your CV, like your phone number, address, your country, especially your country. Please write it down because to not confuse other people or to not miss how can I say it, to not apply for wrong opportunities or to not for people to contact you from other countries. So this is the first thing. Second thing, you're going to write like a CV within the platform, like what is your educational career, what is your professional background. For example, if you have experience or you have such trainings within a company or within a school, you can write it down. So all of these things, I'm going to show you like a picture from my profile, how I write every single detail. And after that, you go directly and you mention your number as well. The number should be valid, and for that, if you got accepted in an opportunity or shortlisted, they will contact you via WhatsApp because it's very common worldwide. They're not going to contact you via another app. So this is the first thing. The second thing is to apply for opportunities. You can find 3 points or 3 sections within the website. The first section is about the volunteering. It's in the bottom. It's about the volunteering. It has like 100 and so volunteering projects. These projects basically you can pay like 500 Moroccan dirhams, which is like $50 or around $100, $150, which equal 1,500 Moroccan dirham. So, and this is it. When you apply for it, you have applied, for example, to many opportunities and you got shortlisted for an opportunity. Define, for example, your profile matches exactly the criteria or the requirements of the opportunity. They're going to contact you directly via WhatsApp, so you have to be available all the time or answer their messages. Mostly you're gonna receive messages from people from abroad. They are basically managers, volunteer managers from other countries. So if you like the opportunity or something, you can begin directly the process, and they're going to ask you either for a short introduction video or a brief interview about you, where you can, for example, introduce yourself, your experience, your background, and your motivation, your strengths, weaknesses, and why you are applying for this job or for this volunteer project. And then when you pass this this phase, they're going to send your CV to the company you're applying for or the school you are applying for. So after that, they are going to do a professional interview or an official interview with the managers of that company or that school. They're gonna ask you like few questions about your career and so on and so forth. And then if you are accepted, they're going to give you the response either on the same day or next day, 3 days. It depends on the country and the managers in that country. So after you get accepted in an opportunity, for example, everything goes well in the interview with ISEC members and with the school or the company, and you find everything is good, they're going to start the next process. Once you are accepted, you have to pay the fees. The fees I told you about, the volunteering fees. I'm gonna write it down here, I guess. And after that, you're going to prepare your visa. If it's visa free, you're just going to take your passport and book a flight to that country and just go enjoy the experience. If you have a visa, you have to apply for it beforehand. It depends on your nationality and the country you are going to. For example, if you are going to India as a Moroccan, you have to apply for a visa because we don't have a free visa. If you're going to Turkey and you're going to spend like a couple of weeks, like 6 weeks, then you're not going to apply for a visa because basically it's 6 weeks. It's nothing. You're not going to apply for a visa since we have visa free for 90 days. And then this is the volunteering part. Mostly the period of volunteering, it could be like from 1 week, I guess, to 6 weeks. The maximum is 6 weeks. So you cannot be a volunteer more than 6 weeks, I guess. And during this period, they provide you with accommodation. The accommodation could be with people, with other APs within the same apartment or the same house, or it could be with a host family. The host family, for example, volunteer to have you on their house where you cannot pay nothing. For example, you don't pay anything. They provide you with food and everything. Some opportunities, they provide you with transportation. Let me see, how time is it? Okay. They provide you with transportation, and sometimes they provide you with meal within the school or within the company during your volunteering period. This is regarding the volunteering period. The second thing is the internship. The internship has a lot of opportunities, actually, like about 400 opportunities, and each opportunity, it may require as a minimum 1 EP. EP is an exchange participant. They require 1 or more. It could be 5, it could be 10, it could be 2, it could be whatever. It depends on their needs. So for internship, if you, for example, you have a bachelor degree in management or I don't know, economics, accounting, tourism and languages, and you want to apply for a hotel or someone in reception, you can go ahead and search for the opportunity. It offers as well opportunities for people who study programming, and you can find a lot of opportunities about programming, IT, AI, and so on and so forth. Basically, you can check each opportunity and dig into the requirements, if you have these requirements or not. If you don't have these requirements, don't apply for it, because at the end you're going to be rejected. Your CV is not going to be shortlisted. And this is all for the internship. For the salary, they pay you salary. It's unlike the volunteering project. The volunteering project, they offer you accommodation, transportation, and meals. They don't pay you. But the internship, you can find opportunities where you can have good salary if the country pays well. For example, in Turkey or in Colombia, Costa Rica, Panama, you can find, or Vietnam, you can find good salaries. Unlike, for example, in Egypt, Tunisia, and India, Pakistan, and other countries, you can find less salary. Some opportunities, they do provide the accommodation, meal, and transportation, where some opportunities you can find, for example, only one option. For example, you can find that they offer transportation and they don't offer accommodation and food, or they offer food and they don't offer accommodation and transportation, and this is how it goes. And for applying, there are many opportunities abroad within Africa, Asia, Australia, America, and Europe. For the teaching opportunity, if you are willing to teach and you have, whether you have experience or you don't have experience, so just apply and write a good CV, a professional CV. If you want me to show you how to write a professional CV, please write it in the comment below, and I will show you how I organize my CV. And when you apply for these teaching opportunities, you can find a lot of opportunities basically in Egypt, Tunisia, Pakistan, not Pakistan, India, Turkey, Brazil, and Colombia. There are a bunch of opportunities in there. And for Vietnam, there are just like few opportunities. You can find like basically 6, 7, 8. And these teaching opportunities are basically 12 weeks. Like, for example, in Turkey, you can find from 3 weeks to 6 weeks not 3 weeks, from 3 months to 6 months, or from 6 months to 18 months. And then you can check the salary, the benefits, and everything. And each opportunity you're applying for, you have to check the visa section below. Since you write your nationality, you're gonna find a visa section, which visa you're going to need. And before that, since you are, for example, from a country, they're going to, managers from that country, they're going to contact you. They're going to how can I say it, to give you like a manager who supports you during your research into these opportunities. For example, in Morocco, they assigned me a manager. She sent me an email and she told me, for example, this is your manager from Casablanca, and this is how you can apply, and I noticed you apply to many opportunities. How can I help you? And contact me via WhatsApp. I contacted her. She was very helpful. She helped me to find opportunities, and she tried her best. This is their job actually. And when you go to the other country, these managers on that country are supposed to help you and give you full support. They are not supposed to, for example, leave you without any support, or just like treat you like, okay, you can find your own way to school or to the company, but they are going to give you like a support, full support. Actually, unfortunately, in some countries you cannot find those kind of managers. Like you can, for example, arrive in a country, they're not going to receive you, or they are not going to pick your phone, so you have to rely on yourself. So for teaching opportunities, as I said, there are 3 to 18 months experience. During this period, you have to get a residency, and these managers from that country you are applying for, they are going to help you to get the residency. Basically, they don't give you like a work permit, like you are working. Actually, you are working, but they are going to provide you with an exemption from work permit, or a student visa, or an internship visa for a long term. You apply for it beforehand, before arriving to the country, and then they're going to arrange what kind of residency they are going to give you based on the country you are applying for. And each country has their own requirements. So and this is all. Once you get an opportunity, as I told you before, you have to pay the fees, and you have to prepare your travel plan, including your visa, your flight tickets, and everything. And if you are not, for example, if you didn't get an opportunity with an accommodation, you have to prepare fully yourself for a deposit and rent from the beginning. And please, if you have any questions, or you have any point of view, please share them in the comments below. And thank you so much. See you next time. I will be discussing in the next video some disadvantages or advantages of this organization, and give you more support to find your opportunity. Goodbye.